Diski Times, now available in stores around the country for only R3.50.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Bafana Bafana 3, Uganda 2, friendly international game. Tso Vilakazi, former Bafana Bafana striker as well. Load shedding affecting the rest of the country. That's why you see a little bit of a different background and some echo as well. But Silapa Faroena shooting the videos as always. Not a good first half, I suppose. At some point we were drifting away with the conversation. But watching the game as well. Very good second half. Very good reaction in the second half.
Yeah, ngibulise
Yes, sir.
ngibulise Junior Khanye, ngibulise Selma Thunzi, ngibulise Justice,
Easy.
ngibulise no Drake,
Crazy.
ngibulise nana makhaya ukucela support every time iDiskiTV. Ngibeka nje obenjalo ngijike futhi. Yeah, ngikule first half be disturb kancane man because you know mangabe certain players obaziyo ukuthi emateamini abo badlala which positions, and then you see them ku national team babadlalisa out of position, then you tend to ask a lot of questions and lose an interest because they are not giving you anything in those positions. That's what was happening in the first half. There was nothing right. You know, the defense was shaking, the midfield, they couldn't do anything. Pambele, seems like we didn't have any ideas about Melesenza Ranjan. But second half, good second half, very good second half.
Yeah, good improvement.
Very good in Kulego. And, you know, if first half, we sense, I suppose, a more question, what was the purpose of the friendly? Because of the way team made
yeah.
But now looking at second half, you know, we can say these are the reasons why we need friendly games. You know, could change. Wabuya uloduzana emidleleni umkhulisi nomabuya wabuya emidleleni we saw Hlongwane, you know, on the right making, you know, nice skill dribbling there, taking a shot, a good goal, you know. Makgopa naye played his part, you know.
2 goals.
I mean, it's not just goals. Like
oh yeah, by the way, just to cut you, I'm so sorry. You were the one who told me about him, and I was like, at the time that we were speaking about him, not in this game, like when he was still at Baroka, he's still at Baroka. You were like, I like this boy, and I was like, nah, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced, but good outing today.
No, Gulego, you know, currently now in South Africa, we don't have a striker that is got a height like him, that he can rise and win akasabu header. You know, he just need, you know, good coaching now and then, good coaching, you know, understand when to make those runs, how to protect the ball, because at some point, you know, he does lose it, but I don't blame him. You know, he's gonna learn that when he gets, you know, coaches that they will keep an eye on him and say, boy, this is what we need to improve on.
Yeah.
Because right now, I'm telling you, we don't have a really striker that has got that height, that can do the things that he's doing. And look at how he scored these goals. The boy, if we can work on him as a nation, he can help us a lot in our country. You know, first goal, that cross, you know, going to that first post. He's got an idea.
Yeah.
He's got an idea of attack. I need to make a marananjan. The second goal, you know, good timing from good timing, and then Waitola took a good shot. It's a goal. So the boy, for Mina, I like him, especially when we don't have anything and he's there. And if we can't, as a nation, work on him. Now, Hlongwane, young boy, is coming, still have a long way. But, you know, these 2 boys, for me, we can get something in the future if, as a nation, we can work together and say, let's build these boys. Mm-hmm. Yes, maybe we can lose them to go overseas. That would be good and also benefit to the country. But in general, I'm very happy with the second half. I mean, goal wethu, you could see them build up,
Construction,
build up,
yeah.
build up,
Yeah.
build up. You know, asina height, short. So if you can't play here, then you can't see the best of us. But if you win, then that's where you'll see the best of us.
Yeah.
Build up, Mkulisi Mabuya, it went wide, cross, why finish Makgopa. The second goal there, Makgopa, you could see Mkulisi make a nice turn in the midfield, make a small dummy, cut in, and then play the pass. And then go about the dummy from Guguti Rugla Power to Makgopa goal.
Yeah. Do you genuinely believe that this is going to be the squad going forward? Because I think that's one of our concerns. Like we are playing around. We play matches for no reason. We are random. Remember, you're concerned about those friendlies. Zambia, and then a different squad against Namibia, and then qualifiers with a totally different squad. Do you get a sense that some of these boys, 50% of them are going to be in the squad when we're playing the qualifiers?
That's one thing Italians are like higher, and you're frustrated because I believe as a coach, when you're going to play a tournament, this crop of players I need to build my team with this crop that I've got, so that when it gets to that tournament, gets to those qualifying games, I'm going to use these boys, because these are the boys that I'm working with them. But now, it's confusing, because you'll see these boys playing, but when it comes to Guma qualifiers, now you see a different team. So I don't know, good thing, by so doing that, why are we doing that? Because sometimes we're building, but when you build even a core yakho, at least was good. I'm building in the 10-year mama players.
Yeah.
Sure, and then I will have the other ones around them. Coming in the future, they will replace the core econ. But you're confused, because you'll see this one like today. The best second half your team. I don't know whether 50%, but I see from my side, I say about maybe 20-30% of the boys that we're playing today, especially in Zoti.
Ronald Williams is going to be there.
Yeah, Ronald is going to be there. My players that I believe could be Paya, Ronald Abela Payana, and then Teruk Abekona, and then Uluntuzana, Mabuya, Nomkulisi, they did very well. Then I will have again Makgopa, I will have Uluntuzana Hlongwane, because they gave us an edge when getting to attack. Others, let me put it this way. For me, not.
And also there's that dynamic here overseas and home as well. Yeah. By the time we play qualifiers, Hugo Broos, as a coach, is going to scout a lot of the overseas players, and even the ones that you mentioned, which is not a criticism, the ones that you mentioned will probably not play.
Yeah, that's a funny thing. Is good to play a friendly game without our coach, and we say we playing for more qualifiers. It's yes, I understand. Good till I'm a vaccine and but if our coach is not there, I believe if our coach is not there, what's the point for us? What's the point for us to go and play that friendly? Because our coach needs to be there. He needs to give instructions. He needs to see the environment. He needs to see his players face to face. He needs to see them in the field of play, whether they understand or they don't understand. So, but because of this COVID thing, so the coach is not around, is overseas. So hopefully, into Zambia right, actually vaccine and then come back, because we are I would say we are in a crisis as a nation. So having a coach that is overseas, but he's supposed to be here, he had to step up for the in terms of football wise, because you can't have a coach but the team is at home and the team is playing. Right. So I just hope good team does right, then it comes back, and the timing here team Bafana Bafana it's tricky because so players, a lot of players, they are off. So uzobona kanjani ama-players wakhe. How will he know ukuthi ubani is good in this position, ubani is good kuphi? Sekababone kangakanani those players, unless he's going to have all the records of the games our PSL yethu and watch all these games now as Iliki Valley and see all these players, which players that he believes that they can put our pride back where it belongs.
All right, there you go. That's Bafana Bafana defeating Uganda 3-2 in an international friendly. Hugo Broos wasn't there. Shedomir, forgot his surname. His assistant wasn't there as well because of COVID-19. Hopefully, going forward, we'll be able to see them. I'm sure we'll be able to see them going forward as well. Well done to the boys. iDiskiTimes.co.za, iDiskiTV on Facebook as well. We're sponsored by World Sports Betting, WSB.co.za. Thank you so much for watching us.